What's up YouTube and welcome back, it's Fuzzy Motion, and today we're going to be talking about how to snipe in Battlefield 4. Might be a little bit late to the game on this one, but you know what? I got in a little bit of a sniping tear in the past couple of days, and I gotta tell you, it's a little different. Now, before we even get started, like I just mentioned, this is not COD. It's very different, and there's a lot of things you need to get used to in order to snipe. I'm not a sniping professional. I am not any sort of, phase prodigy or something like that. I just found some key things about Battlefield and about Call of Duty that I find would be helpful for anybody who's getting into it for the first time. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing I want to mention is you're going to want to be patient in this game. A lot of times, especially if you're playing objective-driven game modes, right now I'm in Domination. This could be Conquest, which is like Domination on steroids. You're going to need to be patient and wait for things to come to you, okay? A lot of the times, you want your teammates to clean things up, push enemies towards you, and you're just going to be, marking people down, or what's called spotting in this game. I'm playing on the Xbox One, so if you click your right bumper, you'll spot people, and they'll have a little orange triangle over their head, and that'll help spot them for, other people that are around. Now, you see I'm getting into a battle right here, and I get cleaned up. Battlefield operates differently than Call of Duty, not just because it's a different game, but because it has like a different engine associated with it. In Call of Duty, you point your gun at somebody, and bullets come out of the muzzle of the gun like lasers, and they just kind of shoot and they do their damage, and everybody exchanges numbers based on what the gun is and things like that. Snipers are no different, but it's the exchange is instantaneous. In Battlefield though, there's bullet drop and muzzle velocity and things that you need to take into account. So the farther away your target is, the harder it's going to be to hit them, not only from a aiming perspective, but also because your bullet needs to travel in the air, and depending on height, depending on wind, depending on if they're moving, if you're moving, that's going to affect how your bullet travels in the air, which is kind of new, especially for me, because I'm used to Call of Duty where I point my cursor at something and as long as it's in the crosshairs, it's going to die. Battlefield's not like that. Battlefield, things need to match up. There's momentum, like I said, there's bullet drops, so the farther things away, you gotta lead people as they're running in front of you, or you have to aim a little bit higher than they are if they're farther away. It's weird like that, and you're gonna see some examples of this. Right now I run out of ammo in my secondary, so I go ahead and knife this guy. Luckily he was asleep at the wheel, and then I tried my best optic impersonation, didn't work. I shot him in the ass. And that's another thing about this game, is that a lot of the snipers in general, they have 2 body shots in order to kill. That's the capacity in which they have, but they have 11 shots, so you get a lot of different shots to work with. Headshots are so important. You see right there, I had to lead that guy a little bit. If you get a headshot on somebody, they're automatically dead. There's no, compromise about it. Right there, I hit somebody, and I have to hit him again so that they go down for the last time. This guy got a headshot on me. You can see right there. That's why I died. But, and I lost my train of thought. But, if you score that headshot, they are going down. But by spotting people, hopefully your other teammates put some bullets on them, or if you're encountering a weakened enemy, then if you get 1 body shot, you could probably kill them from most distances. Now, close range, believe it or not, close range, you can quick scope somebody. Now, it's a little bit harder than Call of Duty because like I said, instantaneous bullets being where they need to be, and I lead this guy out and I'm still shooting behind him. You see that? Even at that distance, it's kind of crazy. Right here I'm getting on an objective, and I'm playing a little aggressive. I just didn't care at that point. I wanted to win, and we're kind of coming up towards the end of the game here. Right there, I score a headshot. Oh no, yeah, it was a headshot. Definitely scored a headshot on that guy, and this guy rolls through and cleans me up. Call of Duty it's a lot like an arcade game, whereas this is a little bit more planned out, methodical. I'm spotting this guy. I'm looking to see where he's going. I see he's inside, so I try to put some bullets on him. Hopefully my teammates can go in there and clean him up, because as I pointed him out from the window, everybody else in the street can see him as well. So that guy maybe can go and clean him up, and somebody did just go and clean him up. That's why I got the spotter bonus. This guy's gonna be running across. I'm gonna miss him the first time, and then I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him the third time. No, that guy I hit, and then I hit him again because he just laid down instead of keep moving. If he kept moving, he might have been able to live, but you know, that's neither here nor there. But a lot of the sniper rifles, you know, two body shots to kill. You can quick scope. There's also this other mechanic, especially when you first start sniping. You need to scope in and scope out unless you get a special attachment, which I'll talk about in a second. But when you see me scope in and scope out, that's because, you know, your rifle needs to chamber the next round, and it can't do that when it's still scoped in. Now, if you know, keep working with the rifle and you level it up, you can unlock this attachment called straight pull, and that will allow you to stay scoped in as you are shooting at somebody. Right there, I score a body shot, and then I come back, miss that time, and then I hit him again to get the second shot, which ended up killing him. But you know, scoping in and out is not really a big deal. You know, you kind of have to get used to it. Most of your shots are going to have follow-up shots unless you're just lucky enough to hit somebody that's already injured, who's near an objective probably. Another thing about this is you definitely want to get to higher elevation. You know, Battlefield's known for having those bigger maps, both in size and in height. You can climb to the top of buildings and stuff, but as a sniper, that's most important because that gives you the best vantage point of everybody around and objectives, and you want to, you know, give yourself that best view of everything so that you can do your sniping, you can do your spotting, you can do everything you need. And as this guy's trying to get away, I'm going to go ahead and put some shots on him. Now, he's going to jump down, but I'm going to end up finding him. There he is. Taking him out and looking off to the side here. This one actually, this clip I like because this is one of the clips where I look like fucking Rambo as I'm doing it. Score a body shot, another body shot, kill him. Then all of a sudden, they're all spawning next to me. So you're going to see like 3 guys come over here, like one, and I'm starting to spot them. I want to take him out with a nade because I don't want to use up my secondary ammo. I don't think I'd be able to kill him successfully. As long as he turns my way, I'm probably dead. So I throw some C4 down, blow that up, and I ended up screwing myself because now the building that I'm on is not structurally sound. So I need to get off, otherwise I'm going to die. So I jump off, use my parachute like Rambo, and then watch the building collapse behind me. It's pretty badass. That's one thing I got to say about Battlefields. It's got epic features, you know, in comparison to Call of Duty. Headshots will automatically take people out. There's no doubt about it. You can play aggressively with snipers. It's just a lot harder, and it requires some, you know, some practice. You definitely want to try to go for those headshots whenever possible, like right there. That's the only thing I saw on him was his head, so might as well just take a shot at it. That'll take people out the fastest. That'll help you win your gunfights. And you know, you want to have, if you're trying to win games, you want to have people on your team that you can rely on, that are playing the objective, that aren't, you know, getting you flanked. A lot of the times when I struggle, it's because, you know, partially it's a lot of the times my own aim and just not playing correctly, but then the other part of it is I'm constantly getting shot in the back because, you know, people just keep dying around me and nobody's watching a flank and nobody's holding down a whatever. You gotta have trust in the fact that you're not gonna get swarmed. Like right now, you know, these guys don't have thumbs, which is why I'm doing all right, but by the 4th person, I just, you know, there's only so much I can do. We come into contact with these guys over here. You're gonna see a little gunfight, and you don't even need to be like slaying people like crazy to be effective as a sniper. You just need to put the fear of a long distance bullet in people, because if they feel like they're gonna get sniped, they're not gonna go that way. You know, like you're gonna see a guy over here. He's gonna run across the road. I'm gonna put a bullet in him. Right now, he's afraid to come back around that corner because he knows that I'm watching. Now, my team can move up in the street and actually take control of it, but he's dumb enough to come out again, and I'm going to try to shoot at him again. I miss, but the guy on the top there, I'm going to take out because he's more of a threat to me than the guy downstairs. And then my teammates end up cleaning that guy up. Here's one where I actually got to a roof and caused a lot of trouble. You're going to see me try to shoot some people at a distance, which is it's kind of hard. You know, and also the other thing is lag also plays a, you know, big role in that, just like in any other internet-based game. The netcode on Battlefield hasn't been great, and on that gun you could see I have some straight pull because I wasn't scoping in and out for some of those shots. I'm just spotting, trying to put some bullets on people, and then having my teammates go and clean them up. Even though we're losing right now, you know, I'm trying my best to be as effective as possible and letting everybody know where they're spawning and where they're coming out of. And see how far I had to lead that guy. I mean, he was, you know, running full speed, and then he turned to see what was going on, and that was probably the biggest mistake, because once you stop moving, it's a lot easier to hit you. Just picking some shots here. Notice I'm getting shot at. There's no real cover from that wall, so I just need to kind of get down. And I noticed I got a nade from the front, so now I'm expecting somebody to come up the stairs, because that's usually how that works. You know, they get sick of you, and then they come try to rout you. Okay, come on upstairs. You look the wrong way, though. So, there's that. And then we just continue on, spotting and shooting, spotting and shooting. And that's generally how snipers, I guess, in this game were intended to be played. There are a lot of people in the internet and who play Battlefield religiously who are a lot better than this at this than I am. But, you know, you could probably say you could be a pretty effective sniper on any team if, you know, you stick to these rules and you just kind of do these things. Like I see this guy over here. He was shooting at me from before. I get a headshot on him, put him out real quick. And as I'm just panning around, all I'm doing is I'm hitting the right bumper, and I'm just trying to spot people. You'll hear a lot of, you know, like the clicker noise, and that's just me trying to spot people. I get a lucky shot there on a dude who was already pretty injured, and you know, then I think I get taken out here from the flank because they all spawn behind me and they just get sick of my antics. But before that happens, I end up taking out some of these guys. And the cool thing is, you know, once you collapse a building, you can kind of climb up on its ruin and still do your business there. So I take out one last guy, and I'm going to get taken out here in a second. But yeah, pretty much that's it. So, you know, that was my experience for the past couple of days trying to snipe in Battlefield 4. Oh, do I get this guy? I don't even remember. Nope, miss him, because I'm terrible. Nope, I got him. Oh, man, swarm of retards. No kidding. Yep, and here's me getting taken out from the side. You're going to see, like, all these, yeah, like a legion of people, 4 dudes, just sick of what I was doing. We lost that game, but, you know, it was a lot of fun playing. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment down in the boxes below. Don't forget to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. It's been Fuzzy Motion. YouTube will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.